Who are you?
You don't recognize me? Well, I'm a part of you. Before the world broke your trust, I was your wonder, your softness. I'm your innocence.
I let go of that a long time ago. In this world, innocence is a liability.
You may not realize it, but in your silence, you've been whispering for help.
Why now? Why bother me now?
Because deep down, you've been calling for me. You've always had access to me. You've just been too numb to notice.
Innocence is for children, and children don't survive here.
An innocent child, at times, is stronger than most adults.
I don't do emotions anymore. I shut them off and I keep moving.
I know that. But let me tell you this. If you can become someone who can feel, you can become someone who can heal.
So how do I get you back?
You fight the fight you've been avoiding. You feel everything. The grief, the rage. You forgive what was never apologized. You become who you were before the world taught you to disappear. No, they're what connect us. They're how we remember we belong. I want to come back to you. Only one person can open that door. You? Are you finally ready to fight the fight you've been avoiding? What's up, everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Darian, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be posting a scene and then sitting here with you guys, breaking down what it means, and then just dropping some wisdom. So let's start with this one. This one is about innocence, confronting myself, who I was playing, and basically just telling him that he's been calling out to him, right? The reason I chose that idea is because I just wanted to show how I think everyone who's an adult, for the most part, is quietly or subconsciously wanting to get that childlike innocence and wonder back, right? You know, when we grow up, we're taught to have to be a certain way or to pursue certain things, and in that we lose touch of who we really are. So with innocence coming in, innocence is like, oh, like you don't recognize me. And obviously the guy who's buried it so far down, or maybe not even buried it, it was just taken away and snatched from him, you know, at a young age. So he never really got to remember what having that innocence was like. He comes in and he's just like, yo, like, you've been calling for me pretty much. And I think that that's how we are right now as adults. We have things that we really want to do, things that we're really attracted to. But unfortunately, through life events and stuff, a lot of us have lost that touch within ourselves to do the things that we love to do, to be who we authentically are, you know, whether it was through shame, whether it was through abuse, mentally and physically. You know, we all lost that part of us at some point. And the reason I did this innocence one again was just to let everyone know that you can get it back, right? You know, you could be 25, 35, 45, 55, it doesn't matter. But getting it back is probably one of the greatest battles we can fight as people, but it's the hardest, right? In order to get that childlike wonder and innocence back, we got to feel all of those uncomfortable emotions. And life is so cool in the way that one person's struggle might be another person's strength, and vice versa. And we just these people who need to face certain things and issues. So I have my own set of issues to face. You're gonna have your own, and then my friend is gonna have his own. And the beautiful thing about it is we can learn from each other. So how I like to say it is, we all have a blueprint that was given to us, right? And our goal is to build the invention. The catch is, only you can build your invention. Someone else's invention may look completely different from yours, and this person's may look even different from that person's. There's going to be a lot of similarities and there's going to be a lot of differences. And I truly think that we can learn from each other's, but the hard part is taking those steps to build our own invention. Age doesn't matter in the invention building. Someone could be 60 and still be on step 1. Someone could be 17 and be on step 10. You know what I mean? So we all are responsible for our own invention, but we all need to just learn from each other and build the invention to the best of our capabilities. And I think a huge part of that, and like I mentioned in the scene, was being in touch with our emotions, man. Feeling those emotions, the grief, reading this book, Homecoming by John Bradshaw. I really recommend you guys read it. One of the things that I remember from the book so far is you can't heal what you can't feel, right? We live in a culture right now where it's all about numbing our emotions, whether it's through our vices, alcohol, addictions, whatever the case may be for you. It could even be something like work or always having to be in a relationship. So we numb out things that make us uncomfortable when in reality that is our fight that we need to do, right? If we win that fight, then we get that wonder and that childlike innocence back, and then we're able to attack the world in a different way and do what we came here to do. It's tough, right? For everyone. Strength has always been said as something like physical, and like if you just buff and externally strong, then you're the strongest people ever. But I do think that true strength is being able to face the emotions that so many people try so hard to avoid. Raising your IQ is great, but we also have to raise our EQ. And I think if you mix those both together, that person is just going to become unstoppable. You're going to become unfazed. You're going to be able to reclaim your inner child and do the work and stuff. So, yeah, and that's why I did that scene with Innocence. I just think that it's important for us to do the work. And really, I just wanted to use this platform as a way to, do something I love to do, acting and storytelling, and then also be able to help people think deeper about certain things. Some of us, we just don't have the knowledge, so I want to be able to spread some as well to the people. So, number one takeaway from today is your best project is yourself. You have the blueprint. We can learn from other people's inventions. Somebody who is good at therapy could give you a lot of advice on your invention, but you have to take the steps. So in this world, the number one thing you can work on is you, because when you work on you, then you can help somebody else. So always remember that, and always just keep bettering yourselves, keep growing, keep working. And it's okay to fail. It's okay to feel uncomfortable with these emotions. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. That's normal for each and every person. Like nobody is just gonna go through life and face their hardest battle without any adversity, without any uncomfortability. So just remember that if it's hard for you, that's the battle you need to face, and you are more than capable of winning down the line. And even if it takes 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, as long as you keep fighting, you can win at some point. So always remember that. And again, my name is Darian. Welcome to my new channel. This is episode 1, and I hope to see you guys grow with me. So like, comment, subscribe, and see you soon.